Have you ever heard, do what you love and the money will follow? Well, I haven't found anyone who's willing to pay me for laying on the beach and eating Mexican food. That's why I created the $1 Million Equation, the fastest, easiest way to generate loads of cash quickly. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I think I should tell you a little bit about me. For many years, I was the only female African-American public utility owner in the nation. I owned a telephone company. So how does a little girl from Riverside, California own a telephone company? Well, it is kind of a funny, interesting story. I was dating 3 men in 3 different states and had a really high telephone bill. I built the company from $300,000 to $36 million. I bought it from my boss, and if you think that wearing all black is slimming, then can you imagine how cute I was with a pocket full of green? Then tragedy struck, and I lost it all after 9/11. But the good news is I rebuilt back my $1 million business in about 5 months. Things were really great for a while. I had a baby, and then I had 2 funerals, and at that point I decided something needed to change. I wanted to be on that beach, so I decided to sell my telephone company. Well, the buyer turns out defaulted, lost his business, lost my business, and again I was sitting there having to do something. At that point I said, God, really? Seriously? And out of the sky came my first private client. Except for he was a gynecologist. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, I can't wait to go to the gynecologist. But I put on my big girl panties and took that opportunity and built his business from $384,000 to $1.2 million in 9 months. And at that time, I realized the lesson God wanted me to learn. I was supposed to be here, that I did have a system, that I knew how to build $1 million businesses, and that's when I detailed out the $1 Million Equation, the fastest, easiest way to get loads of cash quickly. I can't wait to help you.
Welcome to Straight No Chaser, and on today's episode, I'm going to teach you how to keep every single one of your customers for life. Come over to the bar.
Hi, today's episode is all about keeping those you want, that love the one you with. If you're not keeping your existing customers, you're never going to have any. So imagine if every customer that ever came into your business was still doing business with you today. Would your business look different? Of course it would. Well, what's going on is that the majority of you are not focused. You're not focused on keeping your existing customer. You go get the sale and then you run off to go find a brand new customer instead of spending the time to really nurture and cultivate your existing relationships. That makes absolutely no sense to me. When someone opens their wallet, you're supposed to take all of their money. They can't wait to pay you. They're excited. They know you. They trust you. They want to come to you for other stuff that they're doing. So, for example, a customer of mine loved her business. She had over 14,000 customers. She had 15 products. And so I asked her, how many of those 14,000 customers use more than one of your products? She couldn't answer me. So I said, oh, that's fantastic. Maybe it's because a lot of them use a lot of them. And the reason why she slowed down is because only about 4 or 5 of them use more than 1 or 2. So when I see that type of business, oh my gosh, it's better than Viagra. I get so freaking excited because I know that I can change her life. I know that I can change the business just by getting her to offer her additional products and services to her existing customers. Duh, ding ding. It makes absolutely no sense to go out there and find a new one when you have 14,000 sitting there waiting at your business. What the hell is wrong with you? You know what I tell her? I go, lean in so I could just hit you in the face, hit you in the head just like that. So we took it, we started offering the other products and services to our existing customer base. Changed her life, changed her business in 5 minutes. So part of the $1 Million Equation is the RET, retention strategies. All these ways to get your existing customers to buy over and over again. Why are you out there chasing, trying to find a new one? It's kind of like men, right? They're always looking for new new stuff. And they should be just concentrating and nurturing their wife at home. Stop going out there looking for new stuff, because the new stuff gets old too. Women get old, your customers get old, but they'd really like to spend some time with you and grow old with you. But you're not giving them an opportunity to do that. You're sending them away. You're shooing them because you're not paying enough attention to them. Part of the $1 million equation is the retention strategies, where I give you my exact formula of how to stay in touch, keep in touch, and get more money from them. You should check it out, but make sure, no matter what, that you're doing that in your business right now. Take care of the ones that love you. They'll buy more every single day.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. Feel free to share it with your friends and leave a comment for me at the bottom, and then let me know how you're doing. Hey, I have some exciting things coming that if you are inspired to build your own $1 million business after today's episode, I think you will learn infinitely more by grabbing a free copy of my book, How to Build a $1 Million Business Without the Casinos. And you can grab it at my website, www.themilliondollar.equation.com.